If I had no memory, would I be thinking?
I ask you again, what is the origin of memory?
That's very simple to answer. I remember seeing you in Paris, which I don't, but suppose I remember seeing you in Paris. That is recorded, isn't it? Right, sir?
That, of course, that is accepted, generally accepted that things are in the brain.
No, it is the ordinary fact.
No, that I don't agree. That is an old 19th century, 20th century theory that everything is recorded in the brain somewhere.
No, sir. Look, I met you this week, right?
Yes.
You come back a year later. I hope you will. Then I said, yes, sir, I recognize you, right? How does that recognition take place?
Very good, you carry on, because this is a question that I wanted to ask you.
Yes,
exactly, I have noted down. How does memory rise? Yes, I didn't ask it, but this is the question I wanted very much to know.
I'm doing that, sir. I meet you now, and in a year's time, you come back. I hope you will. We'll have a discussion. And
Yes.
then I say, yes, sir, Mr. Rahula, we met last year. How does that take place? Very simple. Memory, brain has recorded that memory of meeting you, learning your name. So that is memory, which when I meet you next time, I recognize you. Right? There's nothing illogical.
How does it happen? That is the question.
Oh, it's very simple. You have been introduced to me. We have sat down here for 2 afternoons and morning, and that is remembered. When you come back next year, I said yes. If I didn't remember, I wouldn't recognize you. Right? So, recording goes on. It's not 19th or 1st century or 20th century. Recording must go on. The elaborate educating process of learning a technique, how to drive a car, go to the moon or whatever it is careful accumulation of memory, which then acts. There's nothing wrong in that, is there?
How does it happen?
Sir, I don't know how to drive a car. So I go to the man who teaches me how to drive a car. I take 24 lessons. At the end of it, I'm inspected, and the man says, "We're pretty good," and gives me, I've learned it. By driving with him, he's telling me, be careful, turn to the left, and he's guiding me all the time. So at the end of 24 lessons, I'm a good driver, I hope. And that's all. There's nothing right or wrong about it. In the same way, I meet you today, next year I'll remember, which is, there is remembrance, which is the recording process. No? It's so simple.
Yes, it's still a little bit, it is not completely clear to me. It is, let us admit, it is recorded. How that record comes up when you meet me next year?
It does. Oh, when I see you, that memory springs up. You say, oh, he's Mr. Rahul. The recording is the image, pleasurable or not pleasurable.
I hope it will be pleasurable.
Pleasurable or not pleasurable, and that's recorded. And when I meet you next time, I meet you. But if it is not pleasurable, I say, well, what a bore.
That also is meant.
And I turn away and talk about something else. So this whole process is recording. How I've learned to drive a car, how I learned to speak English, French, German, whatever it is. There must be a recording. No?